His name was Lazaro Cardenas. He was born on May 21st, 1885 in Jicualpan, Michoacán. He came from an indigenous family, son of Damasco Cardenas and Felicita del Rio, who were merchants. He assisted the school until he was 11 because he wasn't good at studying, and in 1908 he decided to leave the school. In 1911 his father died, and with just 15 years he had to handle and take care of his family. When he was 16 years old, he worked as typographer and then on a state office. In 1914, he joined the Revolution Mexicana, raising the lieutenant rank the next year.
After Aguascalientes Convention, he converted to the constitutionalism of Venustiano Carranza and entered to the group of Sonora, headed by Plutarco Elías Calles. He was a brigadier general of the Constitutionalist Army in 1925. He was elected as a governor of Michoacán from 1928 to 1932, share that he took advantage of in order to implement a reform. With this, he created schools, impulsed agrarian distribution, and promoted syndical association and democratization of the university. After that, he became president of the Partido Nacional Revolucionario in 1930, government secretary in 1921, and War and Navy secretary in 1933. Then, in 1934, he was elected as the President of Mexico. Under his México para los Mexicanos first, he developed a policy of nationalizations, especially transcendent with regard to petroleum. This faucet him with USA, so he had to look for buyers in Germany. He also protected the indigenous population, impulsed agrarian reforms, nationalized the regals, and established a politic light, free, and obligatory education system.
Cardenas' government created a state monopoly, Petróleos Mexicanos, a truly sign of the recurse nationalization, and he urged to stop the international boycott to the state petroleum.
He created the project about Instituto Politécnico Nacional in 1936.
The implementation of the socialist education was controversial. The education extended throughout the country and arrived sectors that had never reached before. In 6 years, the number of schools was duplicated.
Secularized teaching supported the Spanish Republic during the Civil War and conceded asylum to several Spanish refugees, and then gave them the Mexican nationalization.
In the fight against the ascendant fascism, Cardenas dispensed the Spanish Republicans refugees who were running away from Franco's regime after the Civil War.
In summary, Cardenas' government was a period of political stability that brought significant advance in economic, education, and public matters. Cardenas left as president in the 1940s. Ávila Camacho became president in 1940, and Cardenas himself accepted the war minister charge. From 1942 to 1945, he also cooperated with the next president Adolfo López Mateos. In the promoted Manuel Ávila Camacho for him to become the new president.
Finally, Lázaro Cárdenas died by cancer in Mexico the 19th of October 1970.
Lázaro Cárdenas got married with Amalia Solorzano. Then he became father of Alicia Cárdenas, Palmira Cárdenas, and Cuauhtémoc Cárdenas.
The participants in this video are Arlet Ramírez, Paula Trejo, Rubí Jiménez, Marco Bernal, Fernando Figueroa, Octavio Araiza, Felipe Muñoz y Carolina Escalante.